Yeah, you fucking prick. You fucking... And frankly, I've melted the shit out of him.
Brett talking shit over there on YouTube?
Move up to this building right here and see
you
if we
hit
can
him. You hit him.
I got him! Move up to this.
Is that a triple kill? Let's...
What is going on, guys? Welcome back. It's your boy Kermit, and we are back. Yes, I know some of you are looking at this and going, this does not look like Diablo 2 Resurrected. That is a fact. I didn't feel up to it, I'm gonna be honest with you. I wanted a chill game tonight, so I'm back on Final Fantasy, but starting tomorrow, we'll be back into the Diablo 2 Resurrected grind to get to Ubers, boys. I thought about, like, just having the homies hook me up with the keys, because they would, and then just rushing through it. And I just don't feel like that's doing service to what we were planning on doing. So we're going to do it right. We're gonna finish it up and do it correctly. It sounds like Cool Imp already joined us over here on Discord. What's going on, Cool Imp?
Nothing much, brother. How you doing?
You know, just getting started. Gonna do a little short stream. How you doing, Mustang? I decided to have a little sippy sip of whiskey. Nothing too crazy tonight. Taking it easy. Actually, the whole reason why I decided not to do Diablo is because I didn't want to do like the grind, like speed run constantly. I decided I wanted to, like I said, take it easy. So here we are. So with my Orange Jameson, Sprite has 2 new flavors out that I know of. I think there might even be 3, but there's a vanilla Sprite, which I cannot seem to find. But this one is a cherry lime Sprite. If you can see that in the camera. It's a Sprite chill, and it's actually really good with the Orange JMO. And with that being said, did you want to join me for some dungeon runs, or what are you up to?
Oh, I was just trying out the new classes.
Oh, nice. Am I not on my stream? I am not on my own stream. What a total scrub.
I went out and socialized like a human being today.
How did that go?
Yeah.
Still felt like a dum-dum?
It's weird.
You're weird.
I know I'm
This is actually true. All right. So yes, no to dungeon.
Oh no, I was just gonna hang out with you.
Okay, that's fine.
Where you at? Still 43?
I believe so. I did the daily leveling earlier. We got the Guild Hest, which is that really fast one, so we'll knock that out. Ooh, that was instant. I'd like to see. Oh, this one looks like it will be a boss fight this time. And we're done. That was unbelievably fast. Holy cow. Holy cowabunga, Batman.
Yeah, that one's normally pretty quickly.
Oh, it didn't give me a bonus experience, did it? Give me some flame shield. Okay, 15,000 it looks like. I was like, what the heck? 15,000 plus a 1,700, so 18,000 or something like that.
For a whole 2 minutes of...
Yeah, not even. It took more time to load it than it did to kill. And I didn't even have grid on. I hate that, like, if I leave... I didn't even leave the game off or anything. If I just leave it sitting too long, it just turns grid off randomly. That irks me. Okay, so Guild has done. I've done Stone Vigil a couple of times. It's probably going to give us the most experience for our time.
The truth is, once you start getting too far with the dungeons, the guild, not the dungeons, but fates are more profitable for time usage.
At what point does that happen?
You might already be at it.
I mean, we can run a fate real quick and see. Thank you for the heals, random person.
Like fates you just find on the map.
Yeah, I know. I am aware. What's up, Marty? Good to see you, my dude. Today, Junior? I don't know if I've ever told you this, Marty, but my nickname is Junior to make fun of my, JR name. And I got a group of friends that's the only thing they call me. Okay, this one's
there's more annoying
37.
things to call you than Junior.
Yeah. Like late for dinner.
Or by your first name.
I mean, you can. It doesn't really bother me much these days. I'll be completely honest with you. Okay. I got a level sync for a 37. Okay.
What level are you? Oh yeah, it won't let like level 80s come in and...
Yeah, but it's a 37 for a 41. Oh no, I'm 43 now, ain't I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was 5,000 experience.
Plus you get the gems.
Okay, that's a 39. 49, 49, 39, 36, 47. I think maybe this 40 over here, but there's two. Oh, that one's done. 36 and a 35, 30. Yeah, let's do 39 and the 40. Which one's the 27 minutes? 5 minutes, so we'll go here first. So you're saying your real name is not Kermit? Well, my real name is in fact Kermit. It's my middle name.
Named
Pretty
after our grandpa.
Sure you know
Or
that.
great-grandpa.
It actually goes back. Grandfather and great-grandfather had Kermit in their name.
Huh.
But I've actually looked it up. It goes back all the way to the Civil War. There was somebody by the name of Kermit Riley in the Civil War as a general. Hopefully this 5 minute one has is fairly Makes sense being a redneck and all to go back all the way to the Civil War. I guess. But which I don't even know how that works, because I know it's like my great grandfather's father came from Ireland, something like that. Even though a lot of our DNA doesn't show Irish. It just shows Scandinavian, like generic Scandinavian. Okay, let's see here. It's breaking its way into the Skyfire locks, devouring an entire family of refugees as they escape the flames of horde. The horrible scale-kin Seebeck has been sought by the knights of Ishgard. Phased out of America. The name Kermit? Yeah, possible. I know my father's family was all from North Carolina. That's about all we really know about our family.
Looking for something 43-ish. I have nothing in your level range right now.
Have I gone too fast or your other one?
No, it's just me being lazy.
I mean, we can catch you up. I'm gonna get experience either way. But it's up to you.
Let's see.
Okay, how much time? I have 2 minutes. Did it again.
Did what again?
It ended my my grit weirdly, randomly. Yo, MMC with 10 gifted memberships. Holy cow, my dude.
Get down on it.
Jump on it. Jump on it. San Antonio, what's up? Oh, Girthy Tic Tac. Oh, that he was just gifted one. Nice. It's gonna do that thing where it only shows 2 of the gifted and doesn't say who else got it. One minute to finish off a sliver of health. Let's go. Let's update this summoner real quick.
Send me an invite once you're done with this boss.
What are we gonna run?
Whatever you want. I jumped onto Red Mage. It's the closest I have.
What is it at?
51.
Okay, so you're
If
actually
we're running around doing fates, it'll be easier.
Okay.
If you want to continue just doing dungeon leveling, I can jump back onto Astrologian.
Go to 97. G-Stacks will feel so happy that he's not the only one that made this happen. Fascinating. Controller giveaway. We're gonna have to try that again, only without the fail. Goal 100. $97, 1, 4, 2025. right around the corner, and we only need 3 to hit our goal. And we'll be giving away a Scuff controller, which ought to be really cool. All right, so let's I'm gonna have to delete half these people. They're like disconnected. That happens when you don't play a game for 10 years. All your normal peeps just go bye-bye. Like a bunch of these people. I think this is my old guild member. A guild leader. Who, like, ousted me, basically. Kermit is a male given name mainly in the United States. It is a variant spelling on Kermode, a surname of the Isle of Man, which itself is a Manx language variant of Mac Diamata. Huh. Very interesting. It happened to me, and I just ended up starting the game over. It was better for my mental than going through a list of dead people. Fair. Yeah, so basically when I found out that I was going to leave for the oil field, I told the guys that I was going to leave for the oil field, and I started working like longer shifts at my job at the time, my banking job. So I went from working like, you know, a solid 40 to 50 hours to working like 60, 65 hours a week. And when I did that, I missed like 1 day of coil. And whenever I did that, they just started trying to replace me with randoms. And I came in on my next day. It was like, hey, it's time to go. And they're like, oh, we already filled your spot. And I was like, what do you mean you already filled my spot, dude? I'm here right now. Oh, no, we already have somebody else, and we started a little earlier today. Yeah, I wasn't too pleased with that. Oh, I just leveled up. Nice. I didn't even notice that. It does trace back to Ireland. Yeah, Robert Kermit, or let's see here. An Irish language patronymic Anglistic MacDermot. The name Kermit came to prominence through Kermit Roosevelt in 1889 and 1943, son of the U.S. President Theodore Roosevelt. Named for Robert Kermit, a maternal great uncle. The character Kermit the Frog introduced in 1955. So it does trace back to Ireland. That's cool. It's actually really cool. But for me, Satio, honestly, I'm one of those people that I don't give a shit. I see the name and it doesn't even affect me in any way, shape, or form. Oh, that dragon's pretty cool, Justin. Actually, I like that one.
Shadowbringers. I think you get it at the end of that. 15 step back, that goes there.
That's pretty dope. Redman, 11 months. 11 stinking months supporting me. Thank you so much, my dude. Wicked Ball. What's going on, my dude? Welcome in. Welcome in.
Let's see if I can't remember how to play this particular job.
What is it?
Red Mage.
Oh, yeah. You did say that. So do you actually heal and...
It's both magic and melee.
Okay. But is it... the question is, does it do both healing and, or is it just damage?
I think it's just DPS.
Okay. You had to pick a lion character, didn't you?
I did.
Couldn't help yourself.
Could not.
Oop.
Okay, that's right.
Did you play FFAF strategies? Strategies? Are you talking about tactics? I played a little bit. It reminded me of Shining Force. I'm leveling G-Stacks on D2R. Nice. So he's back. Do we go this way or that way? I don't recall. So he's done with PoE 2 or what? Now, Cool Imp, the one who's in here with us, he's a tactics kind of fan. That's like right up his alley. I thought you were. I thought you liked tactics and ogre, whatever it was. Do we go this way?
I like Ogre Tactics. It was an alright game, but it wasn't really a tactical game.
I thought it was in the same realm of Shining Force and all the tactics and all those. I liked Shining Force too, like originally when I first played it on Sega, and there were no games like that. But I tried going back and playing it not long ago, and it is not a fun. It's just not. It's clunky. Where is this guy going? Does he just ride through and not fight?
He will kill you if you give him a chance to. He's immune right now.
It's a good thing that I didn't chase him too far then, huh? MMC, 5 months.
Here where it says Crystal Vale.
I am not sorry I stole the hamburgers.
He's vulnerable inside the Crystal Vales.
Gotcha. Okay. Inside of these crystal thingamajiggers?
These are something different.
Yo. Yo. Yo, what happened there? Do we pull too many? Oh, and then homie kills me again. Bring to glowing area. Did we just get wiped?
Yeah.
Okay, how do I revive?
Hold down on OK.
Yeah, I didn't.
Or if,
I dismissed it.
bottom right-hand corner of the screen, you'll see something that says starting point.
MMC also with the 5 months. We're gonna have to update that as well. So that puts us at 99. We are one away from hitting our light, the minimum amount that we needed to do it. Okay, I need to... Okay, so do we need to bring them all the way back here to the crystal area? Is that what needs to happen?
No, there's a crystal area in there.
I'm running back to y'all right now. Okay, Crystal Vale, I see that. We also passed a chest up. Okay, we need to wait for Stark. Oh yeah, at the back corner. Okay. Oh, 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 oh. Just waiting on homie to get back, guys. This is, I want to say the area where things start to get more mechanically demanding, which means there's going to be more deaths than before. It's going to happen. Okay. We ready to go? Okay. Let's giggity go. Okay. Okay. Betraying soul. Back over here. So do we need to try and kill this guy here, or does that just protect us for the time being? What are you
It makes him vulnerable, but he still can't be really killed yet.
What are we doing here?
These Magitech terminals open up the rooms to the next doors.
Okay, so we're gonna skip the chest behind us then.
If you want to go get it, you can go get it.
It'd take too long, I think. Right?
Yeah, I think so.
So I need to pull him over here.
Mm-hmm.
See if I can drag him to a better spot. If you stand on the crystal light, the big eye won't hit you as hard. Copy that. I think you eventually did pull the aggro off of me, since I wasn't doing enough AoE. One of y'all did.
We have to move. On me.
Yeah, I see it over here. Yeah, I just didn't remember the crystal mechanic, that's all. Nor did our other teammates, because they got slapped too. There's a lot of returning players to this game right now because of the expansions. Hey, Fred, if you're still here, how about that Kansas City beating y'all gave us, huh, dude? Why y'all gotta be like that? What I gotta do is dirty. Only points is a daggum safety. It was probably a giveaway. Rogue's arms don't need. Discipline and magic don't need.
Repose. Sriracha.
Did you just skip the transporter, Justin?
Oh, I might have.
I mean, I definitely saw you walk past me, so.
Don't have double mint yet. For Holy, for Flare. Okay.
Damn it. Our healers are not the best, but we're not going to be haters.
Nah, this one's kind of, I'll be honest, this one is frustrating to take care of because of the big toads. The big toads made this section harder.
And I did pull 2 sets. I'm missing one of my skills. I don't know which one got deleted. Whatever. Nice. If I pull far enough away, it'll bring the dude into me, which is what I'm trying to do. There we go. I wanted to get him out of the explosions. Thank you for the gifted. Let's go. Yeah, y'all spanked us too. Sorry, mixed up the games. I didn't watch him. My brother just told me about him. My other brother. How's it going, Gerthy? My guy. Was good, my dude? Doing all right, man. Just taking it easy tonight, playing some old MMO that I used to love, and kind of like actually on accident started playing it. I know, how can that be a thing? But essentially, I didn't want to play D2R without everyone being here, so I was just doing some game that was solo. Stone, time to clean up though. Yeah. I don't know, you're retired. I don't know why you need to clean up. Fuck that noise. Anyway, so I picked this up just so I could see how good the 1440p looks, and next thing you know, I'm like re-addicted. If anyone knows me, that they know this is kind of my MO. I play an old game that I love, and it's like, here we go again. What the hell is shooting?
Oh, there's people.
Yeah, I see it. Job hunting, because after a week of retirement, I hate being at home all the time. Yeah, but what you should be doing is making controllers, dude. You know, any spare money you have should be going into getting merchandise so that you can put it on a website. Did they run away? Little scared bitches. Pass. Grab.
Do I have dual cast?
Working on your Shopify store. Nice. I'm working on a whiskey. Healer's probably like, I hate this guy. Technically, I'm pulling like I should, but the healer's struggling, and I'm still making these big pulls. Oh, and there one up here too. What do these things do?
Oh, they're required to open up the next door.
Oh yeah, you already said that. I'm about to pour me another one. Let's go. I've actually been taking it easy last couple of days because for the holidays, I definitely got after it a little bit. Are you going to be doing limit break, or are you going to let the other PvP do limit break?
The other guy can probably do it.
What is he,
Samurai, I think.
Is his going to be better than yours, or are they the same?
I think they're the same.
I think a lot of people don't use it because they don't know better. So just be ready if he doesn't. Clicked off screen because I'm a dummy. You're right on the edge there, Justin, just so you know.
I know.
My another one is poured. Let's go. I do owe, no, I think we updated for MMC. So we're at 99 out of 100 for the soft giveaway. We wanted to get to 150. So don't be afraid. Don't stop gifting, guys, just because we got to 100. Oh, is it a dragon again? No, it's a bat. With swords. Wait, what? Yo, what? Homie just ignored aggro and just attacked anyways. We gotta kill a crystal, I think.
Yep.
If you come the first brother got membership turned on my YouTube right now. I got you come the first. Oh yeah, I got you. I had to read that like 3 times to get it, mainly because I can't read worth a shit, apparently. Or at least that's what G-Stacks keeps telling me. And Marty. And Mustang. They might have a point. Whoopee. Did I just let y'all do crystal and draw his attention away from the crystal? That's probably the right way to do it.
Possibly.
So that y'all don't have to
I remembered
dodge.
why I stopped playing this because I do not like the play style.
You got a shirt for Christmas? What shirt did you get? I think I'm gonna send a few shirts over to the Toasty Bros. So maybe I'll get a little more exposure on their channel. No, he focused Alexa. Oh, he focused the healer there.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna focus a random person and do a big attack at him.
You took a pretty big hit there, Justin. Watch out. There we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna be switching off this guy. I cannot.
It says Rhythm with the Tism. Oh my goodness. Action learn. Dark Mind. Reduces physical take. Yeah, there we go. So we got two 10%, 20%, and a 30%. We have a combo here. We have triple combo. Yeah. Here. Discipline of Magic. Discipline of Magic. I can greed the orchestra. Pass. Pass. Player accommodation. Oh, left too quickly. You left before I could give you a player accommodation, Justin. What were you thinking?
Player accommodation.
Why not?
Because we're in the same party.
Dumb.
Okay, so let's see. By 7x7.
Rhythm with the Tism, huh?
Trades, dual cast.
And it's got coons on it. Let's go.
Okay.
That's all y'all get. Sneak peek. Until the next time y'all see Girthy on stream. We'll be back, guys. So let me see. I'm missing something.
Start with Jolt.
Oh, is it Blood Weapon? Okay. I thought I moved Blood Weapon up here anyways. Blood Weapon's another way for me to get MP back. God, that's a lot. Waiting on your AIO to come in? Nice. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give this another try. I'm gonna see if I figured this out.
The best part is my father-in-law, who got my old PC, is checking emails with a 3060 and a Ryzen 7 5800. Tell me that isn't the craziest thing in the world. Okay, so let's see. Grants the effect of Living Dead. When HP is reduced to 0 while under the effect of Living Dead, instead of becoming KO'd, your status will change to Walking Dead. Store HP with each weapon skill successfully delivered or spell cast. While under the effect of Walking Dead, most attacks will not lower your HP below 1. If before Walking Dead timer runs out, an amount of HP totaling maximum HP is restored, the effect will change to Undead Rebirth. If the amount is not restored, you will be KO'd. So I have to do a lot of...
It's your O ship button, and the healers have to bring you back up to full health.
What's up, Bobcat? You just missed me getting killed. That's a ridiculous waste of a PC. I wanted to give it to the kiddos. Wife wouldn't let it, so... he does a little bit of like picture editing and stuff, so it'll definitely help him out with a few things. But yeah. Basically,
set us up for another?
Yeah, the long and short is that he won't need another computer for a very, very long time. And by the time my kids are old enough to really need an actual building PC, it'll probably be slower than I would want to give them. So he could do it on a duo core Pentium. He could do a lot of things. It's also a backup. Like if anything ever goes to shit, we always have a backup PC too. I never have to worry about it. And I've loaded up with some video games for David for when he's up there. So there's a little bit of that happening too, where he'll get some video games to play up there and blah, blah, blah.
You need to start that boy out on Super Mario Brothers. Just saying.
We did the Super Mario Brothers stream. Sounds like you missed it.
I probably did. Is there a training dummy around here? Here we go.
And he likes to go up to, like, even tonight he went up to the grandparents' house. They're really easy going on him, so he likes that, I'm sure. So he gets a little bit older, and then we'll have to like put the foot down a little bit more. But he likes going up there, spending time with Mama and Papa. They'll only be around for so long, you know. This is weird. Surprised we didn't immediately load up. Oh, you know what? I did get a we'll do it next. The raining is taking away all the snow. Damn it, Bobby. Day 1 of 5. Hopefully he can't hear the pervs on Friday night racing chat. Oh yeah. Talking to Ozzy. Yeah, just I'm gonna cancel this one real quick. I got a mission for a job to do. So I'm gonna go and do that real fast. Yeah, too spicy for a 6-year-old. Yeah, I agree. Generally, I wear headphones, as you could tell, obviously, most of the time, and he doesn't hear everything that's going on. And normally he's in bed too, before it gets too wild. Them girls is just fun. If you say so. I just like that they gave G-Stacks hell. I actually skipped doing that stream last night because I just wasn't up to streaming. You know, it's still kind of family time right now, so we'll get back in the swing of things Monday for sure. We're gonna try our best to get done with D2R this week before January 1st, because once January 1st occurs, it is on to it's on to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Shredder's Revenge. Declaration of Blood. They pick on each other like a married couple. It's funny. Yeah, agreed. I actually think they would be pretty decent for each other for the most part. Except for the fact that he's in California and she's in Canada. I have no idea what just beeped at me. It's like the second time it's done it this stream. No, I haven't. I haven't played. I once I started playing this, I just like instantly got hooked. But I need to curb that and finish this up. Finish D2R up for sure. My turtles will never ninja. You can ninja my turtle, buddy. What is this an entrance to? This guy. Californians and Canadians are more alike than they are different. I agree. Although G-Stax isn't your typical Canadian or Californian. Nor is Aussie a typical Canadian. She's just Australian in Canada. Oops. Not my problem. I hope I didn't answer wrongly.
Well, even if you're wrong, they're Canadian and they'll apologize.
Oh, I'm talking about for the fray. It gave me a choice of whether to help or not help, and I said, not my problem. We're supposed to be kind of like bad guys, right?
Dark Knights? Eh.
Red just did the puking emoji. I'm telling Stacks that you called him Canadian. Whoa, 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 whoa. He's with Wicked. Wicked can tell him right now. I think I just teleported 15 feet. Like a dum-dum. No Canadians given. Ooh, level 49? Why is it level 49 if you're supposed to do the mission once you get level 45? I'm confused, Ord.
Oh, did it say a max level of level 49?
Yeah.
That's because people will be ridiculously overpowered and forget that they need to go back and do that.
I don't know if this is stronger. The one where the boots and the legs are one combo piece. Whatever. We're gonna roll with it. See, now, the helmet that I looked at while we were in mission said that it was better. I'm very confused by that as well. Isn't there a way to auto clean up whatever inventory you're on?
Right click on any item inside your inventory.
Hit sort.
Yep.
Beautiful. It's level 50, 50, 42, 40. Dude, the whole reason why I put need on there was because it showed higher. Unless I already put it on and it's still the same. Yeah, I think I put it on. It's still the same ugly. So cast glamour. Yeah, it is. Get rid of the uglies. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. You know, because we got to look good, guys.
And absolutely everyone will tell you the true end game of this game is the fashion.
Although that's weird that I only get silver with a little bit of green, but whatevers. Whatevs. Oh, is it sinking because you're higher level? Is that what it's doing?
No, that has nothing to do with it.
Unable to commence duty as discipline of something or other. I think it's because you're in the party. So.
Oh, if it's not letting you actually do the mission, just drop me as a party member.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Back at you, Bobcat. I think you were just talking to Fred, but same. Whoa. I will tell him myself. Time off is starting to drive me crazy, not gonna lie. It's only been 9 days. 9 days is a lot of time off. No, Justin. That's a bad Justin. Don't do that. It's good, but the rain can fudge off. Facts. Okay. So where am I going now? Slaughter the Quorum. Okay, I'm guessing it's these dudes here. Whoa, chat was bugged. 15 messages just appeared. An all from Bobcat. I should learn to just press the button when needed. But ain't nobody got time for that. Snow, rain, ice don't mix. Snow, rain, ice, and roofing don't mix. If this shit would freeze again, I would be back at it already. Yeah. Anything cold and Kermit doesn't mix. Just saying. There's a reason why I live in South Texas. Okay. So that is done. That should have given me a new... Now finish it.
I think technically there are no wrong answers for that stuff.
Has anyone ever actually eaten an apple core? I don't know why anyone would. I'll be honest with you. It sounds like something you wouldn't want to do, but also sounds like something MMC would do for fun. The cold is easy to deal with. Add an extra layer. Yeah, but see, here's the thing. This is the most important question of all, Bobcat. Would you rather see your lady put clothes on or take them off? It's that simple.
Cuddle.
What was that, Justin?
No, cuddle. Cuddles is the correct answer.
Cuddle is the correct answer. Okay. Gotta search for Frey, because Frey was like, no, we can't be in the same place.
Westerlands, maybe?
Okay, where are you at, Frey?
I'm just saying, I would rather be under a couple of covers close to my wife rather than just watch her walk around naked.
I would prefer naked under the covers or naked walking around. I mean,
Yeah, but if you're naked and under the covers in heat, it's just going to be more hot.
I don't know about you, but I live in 2024 and there's this thing called air conditioning.
Then what's the purpose of getting under the blankets?
I don't care about the blankets. The blankets could fuck off for all I care. Like, let's see.
Let me see.
Oh
See
yeah, baby, slide in that hoodie, daddy likey. And just like that, like anything else, you got to spend good money on good gear and take care of it. I have some, but I'm the snuggie girl. The correct answer is body heat. I have some beaver belly hand warmers. Effing Maggie, I tell you, magic. And global warming to help out, Marty. Yeah. Naked in front of a fireplace, win-win. I'm with bro. I like cozy. Well, y'all can like cozy. I will like nice and warm with AC on and getting cozy in AC. Why are we stumbling around? What the hell happened? You stand in a precipice. Can you be a dark knight wearing all green? I don't know. And he says all that, and he would never move north. Or if he would, I'd be surprised.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Eh.
Well, let's put it this way. You're 42 years old and you still haven't moved. You've had plenty of opportunity.
I've not had any opportunities to move.
Yes, you have. Anyone
No,
can.
I haven't.
You can move right now if you wanted. You choose not to.
You realize that is exactly the equivalent of saying the reason poor people don't move to the really nice place, the Hamptons, is only because they choose not to, right?
Well, no, that there is a financial difference there. You've had enough money that you could have easily moved if you wanted to. Also, I'm a firm believer in you make the situation what you want it to be. Like, if you want to move, you're gonna move. How far north? I mean, he went up north 281 a little bit. Does that count? What am I doing wrong here? Hey, your issue is using common sense with Justin? Maybe.
This isn't common sense.
You know what it is? It's lyrical. He likes being near brother, leave him alone. Maybe. I doubt that's it though.
Let me know when you're ready and send the invite for the next one. I'm not joking. You're argument is literally the same one that people who have abundant wealth say, oh, well, the only reason you're poor is because...
No, my argument is that you have not been poor, you have made good money, and you could have moved if you wanted to enough, and you've chosen not to. That is simple. You haven't been locked in any specific career that's held you from going, but you've also made enough money that the two of you could have if you really wanted to. That is a fact. You just don't want to admit that you could have because you feel like you're stalemated, like everybody else feels like they're stalemated when they're not actually. It's like whenever I didn't go to the military, I thought that I couldn't do it, but the fact is I very easily could have done it. I was just being a vagina.
Yeah, that's the real reason.
I hear y'all don't like snowflakes, so maybe stay down there. That's a fact. I don't like snowflakes. You're right. He's not. It's not that he's a procrastinator. He is pro something. He just don't want to admit that he could have done it. It's fine, Justin. It's okay, buddy. So I did not get a skill for level 45. Is that normal?
It was story based. The next level or two, I think you get one.
And the next one shows level 50 from the actions list.
Like they went in hard for the actual story for Dark Knights.
Did they?
Yeah, they wanted you to actually have a fucking experience with it.
Run, Justin, run fast. Texas is sinking into hell. Uh-oh. They don't want to lose time, so they end up staying close to home. Okay. If I would press the right key, I would save us so much time when looking for a dungeon to do. The Howling Eye became open if we wanted to do whatever her name is, Garuda. But I think when we did Garuda, when we did Naval, didn't we agree that it wasn't enough experience for the amount of time?
I don't think it's worth it.
Especially since we don't get any drops. Relax, Marty. Florida's going first. Oh my god. Shots are just getting slung all over the place around here today. Look, Florida has Cuban sandwiches and Texas has tacos. We're happy here, okay? If I had a penny for every fudged up story coming out of Florida, I would own the world. I mean, there's a reason why Florida Man is a thing, right? I'm pretty sure it's bath salts and methamphetamines, but you know, who am I to say? We got some pretty methed up places here in Texas too, to be fair. Apparently country boys love that shit. Let them live in their delusions. Whoa. It looks like we got a team here. It's entertaining. You're entertaining, Bobcat. What we got is a bard and a What's the healer? I need to start figuring out which healers are the better ones.
It's situational dependent. But that's an astrologian.
Astrologian, huh? I'll take my chances in Chicago. Whoa. If you say so, I would steer clear of Astrologian facts.
If I were to move somewhere, it would probably end up being Boston or New York in that area.
What for? What's your reasoning?
That is where a lot of the writers still go to.
You mean like with Stephen King?
Stephen King, Rick Riordan, like most of the business is still unfortunately done out in New York.
Oh, please. Everywhere has messed up stories with messed up people. California has way more. Canada. Well, that's Walmart and Trailer Park of North Texas. Of Northern America, sorry. You mean Texas and it's 49 bitches? I know her. Not Canada. We're completely normally. Totally don't Google Canada. You would, Justin.
Yes.
He would.
Yes, I would. I would do something for a financial career if I got to be a full-time writer. That would be worth it to me. My wife would be angry at me.
Would you like to shout out some of your books?
I only have the one published, but I'm trying to keep it separate.
Why are the others not published?
Because I don't want to self-publish them, and I want to get them traditionally published.
So what's the hold up?
I have to get an agent first.
This person's just over here like trying to open the door while homie is running around. He's gonna get smoke showed. Whatevs. The only job you can literally do anywhere, and you pick those shells. Damn it, Fred. I love you, buddy. So are you using a different pen name for the different books, or what's the reason for the separation?
Oh, because the last name I've been going by since I was 18 is controversial.
So?
Yeah. I'm happy with people not knowing my last name, my real last name, for as long as I can keep it that way.
Okay, did you publish the first book under that name then?
No, I published it under the name I went for as a child.
Okay, so like the one we talked about today. I don't understand. So do you or do you not? I'm confused. Why aren't you publishing the other ones other than no agent?
Oh, it's just because I don't have an agent and I want to go through traditional publishing if I can.
Why?
Because there could be potentially more money in it, and I'd like to see if I'm actually good enough to get.
Whoa.
Come on, you need a move, brother.
They pushed me out anyways.
I'd like to see if I can actually make it as a traditionally published author.
I mean, you know, like the biggest bestsellers of the last like 10 years have all been like self-published or published through Amazon, through Kindle books.
Citation needed. Because that is not true.
Bobcat wants to know what name it is. He said Justin Hitler. Justin, did he? Justin P. Combs. Oh, shit. Justin's just not even going to reply, I guess.
The point remains the same. It is not something I'm going to end up. Be careful. Remember what happened last time with the Knicks, the big frogs.
Had to. Up. But no, I'd imagine bookstores and readings are more common in those older cities compared to Texas. I don't know. Texas is a pretty popular book area, but what I was trying to get across to Justin is like 90% of reading now is done either on phones or Kindles. So
yeah, but the books, a lot of those, the majority of the books that get super popular still go through traditional publishing.
Is that true?
Yes.
According to who?
According to the statistics.
Justin says that the most popular books still go through traditional publishing.
Now, on the flip side of that coin,
well, traditional publishing doesn't mean paperback. It just means that through like
through an agent,
through getting
an agent, and from
all
there.
that jazz.
Like Fourth Wing is a traditionally published book, but you can find it in all formats.
Yeah. I think that the conversation is more on why he refuses to do electronic and just do self-publishing, rather than he wants to wait for an agent to pick him up.
I have to go out and find an agent. They're not going to find me. I was waiting till the start of the new year. When
According to Justin, just ask him. Facts. Huh? Yeah, that's my point. Yeah. He's saying that he needs to reach out to publishers and get published. That's what I'm saying.
Now she's because I can barely hear her. If she's asking why I just don't like have a big ass audience to.
That's not what she's saying. She's saying why not just publish on Amazon, and if you do end up getting a publisher and a agent and all that, you can then pull your book and republish it through them.
They do not like to do that because the majority of the
she says that nope. She says, and you have to understand, she reads 200, 300, 400 books a year, depending on the situation. Okay, she reads all of these books. Okay, and this is what a lot of the people she reads has to go through because they end up getting picked up. Yeah, so they might pick up a single series that was self-published and then republish it under their publishing house or whatever.
That is rare.
Dude. Okay, Justin.
No, 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 no.
You're so right. You're so right.
No, listen. A.L. Brody published a book earlier this year called Dating and Dismemberment. He got picked up by a professional house with an agent. But even then, the majority of the best sells are already gone on that book.
Yeah, exactly. Marty says naughty novels don't count, love. It says they do count, Marty. Get your shit together. Okay, hold on. I need to catch up, but I need to catch up after we kill. Kill the white man.
No, what she's talking about, it does happen. But the best sells for the books are already past. Because you normally get your best sells in the first few months. The long-term success for books like, let's say, Harry Potter as an example, which isn't doing too well these days, but the majority of those best sells happened in the 2000s.
What's up, Queen?
When they were first being released.
Ow. Let's see here. Who cares? I can't read. Justin D. Butts. Close enough. A publisher would know how market his books better than he could in most cases, I would imagine. Yeah, that's probably true. Hermit, his nom de plume is Justin D. Butts. What? Traditional publishing fell behind self-publishing in 2021. Self-publishing, Justin, get with the times. Yeah. Well, and like with Kindle, you get those free books, or you know, you pay your monthly and it ends up in that free category.
And authors get paid, I forget either if it's by page or
it's by page.
It's been a while since I looked at.
Well, and if you're getting paid by page, then you are basically, your success is based on how good your book is. If you keep somebody enthralled, they will read more, and you will get more money out of it. You're targeted, Justin.
I've already dodged it.
Y'all speaking my language, talking about books and authors? Yeah. This isn't always the conversation. Normally we're a little bit more degenerate. But this is what we're doing today.
I have done my research, and I know the paths I want to take on this.
Right now, your books are being unread, unlisted on everything because you want to wait until some dude that you find at some point in time, somewhere along the lines, decides to offer you a deal, which sounds absolutely
Or-
dumb.
Which isn't going to happen. I have to actually put myself out there. I have
Which
to
you're not
seek
good
out
at
an
doing.
agent. That is the next year's goal. And I'm not talking about next year, sometime next year. I'm talking beginning in January.
Well, why wait until January? Start right now.
Because most agents have their inboxes closed for the remainder of the year.
So? That sounds like another excuse, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't mean to be mean, but goddamn, Justin.
It's called an instant denial, and you're not supposed to submit the same manuscript more than once to an agent.
Well, if it's an instant denial, then it's not resending it. It's sending it during the same, like, in the right time. I don't understand. Jason said hello. Hey, Jason, how you doing, buddy? I haven't heard from you in a while. I hope you're doing well, sir. Hope sports ball is doing good to you. Okay, self-publishing.
Action happens January 1st, Bobcat.
Self-publishing that work is yours. Instead of making peanuts, you invest in yourself. I think everyone's an expert. Retaining the rights to your work is important, Justin. I'm an expert of Spooky Fox Mulder. Isn't that a person from Phil's channel? You get a traditional deal, means traditional contract, does not contraditional times. Yeah, things have changed, right? I would just take it to a couple of publishers. If they say it's crap, self-publish immediately so they can't put out the same story. Yeah, I mean, they'd have to change things up, but that does happen. Hush you, the smoking man is listening. We trying to hype Justin up. Research and action are two different things. Neither of you sound like what you like. You know what you're talking about. I don't know if you're talking to me, but my wife definitely knows more about books than I do. January is in a few days away. He's fine. Now, that sounds like procrastination.
I've gone through trying to get an agent before.
Tell him to get on Book Talk. Yeah, get on Book Talk. Did you say that? What? Baby, I have headphones on. I can't hear you half the time. Getting all ornery with me. She's getting pissed because she already said that, apparently. Get on Book Talk. Make catchy content about the book. Add most popular hashtags. Put link in bio.
It is not procrastination, my dude.
Tell him to get on Joe Rogan. Facts. Yeah, if you could just land that Joe Rogan gig, Justin, you will definitely have a bestseller. Ask Jordan Peterson. Shit. Oh boy.
We doing more?
We are, but I need another cup of ice. And I need just a second to get over this conversation that we're talking about.
All right, give me like 2 minutes. I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom.
Okay, when you get back, I want the best, I'm talking the best line in one of your books. And you better think seriously while you're taking a pee, sir. Anyone's guess on if it's a dirty line or not? No dragon wieners. What genre does he write? Smut for soccer moms. Yeah, so picked up in 2023 and it was published in 2016. Yeah. Yeah. 20K views on a self-publish. Oh, 20K reviews, which means a lot more read. I imagine it's romance novels. Yeah. Well, yeah, you'd have to be really awesome, right?
I'm back.
So, you may have missed, I asked you, when you come back, we want your best one line out of one of your books. And then everyone came in to identify what they think that your book types are. And they did not miss. No dragon wieners either. What genre does he write? Smut for soccer moms. I mean, I imagine it's romance novels, galactic romance novels. Yeah, with alien dongs and 5-titted aliens. And everyone has a micro penis.
Except for the main character.
Except for the main character.
The main
Huge.
character has to have at least 12 inches and gotta be wide as a can of Pringles.
I was thinking of a dip can, but whatever.
No, I write mostly Dragon Rider fiction. That's my preferred genre. It's what I like to read the most.
Yeah. With his actual name or with You know there's an established writer with your pen name? Aunt Lynn and Andrea found it today. You should probably know that.
There's several of them with the same name.
And one of the books is titled Get Spanked.
I'm fine with that. It's not my work.
Justin imagines himself as the main character. Maybe, maybe not.
God, no.
Devoured by her stepfather. Oh my god.
I do not imagine myself as the main character in most of my books.
Queen Evermore says, if you want someone to read it and give any advice or notes, I volunteer to tribute. That's on Twitch, by the way, Justin. He writes children's books for blind and deaf kids. Whoa. The main character has a sword schlong. Jesus, tight. We get it. Or is it just normal sized one amongst a universe of micro penises? That's definitely what it is. It seems very large when everyone else is just like a thumb.
Are we queuing back up, brother?
Yeah, we can queue back up.
I write. So, for anyone wondering, I actually do write first drafts pretty quickly, but I take my time when it comes to editing.
46.
All jokes aside, I do put effort into my books.
Do you, though?
I do.
Well, that's good. You should probably do that.
But, my wife is tired of, hearing me talk about my books.
Oh, is she?
Oh, yeah. She lets me, if she gives me an opportunity, I'm talking about it.
Is she there right now?
No, she's playing, Planet Zoo.
Then what she says doesn't matter at the moment, does it? Does it?
I'm just saying. I do a lot of talking about around the house. I was
Does your
talking
main
with Drew
character
about it.
talk like this?
No. I was talking with Drew about it, and she calls out from the kitchen. Can we talk about something else, please?
She
Because
must not be impressed.
No, she's just tired of hearing about it.
Publish it or it didn't happen. I just looked up Dragon Rider books. I had no idea that was a thing. MMC. So are we. Goodness, Fred. Fred never holds his tongue, if you couldn't tell.
Couldn't tell.
Even though most of the time he's just bullshitting. I'm a major Dragon Rider fan, and I plan on writing a Beast Rider series eventually. With more than just dragons in the mix. Though my current few selections in writing, it's still solidly fantasy, one series, sci-fi, alien though.
If you like YA, there is a book that recently came out called Last Dragon on Mars, which is pretty good.
Fred, what's your character name, you nerd? It's definitely Fred has a tiny little penis man. He's gonna unsub for that one. What, there's a Beast Riders too?
Yeah, you can find...
Oh, I'm gonna add that to my list. Here you go, Queen. Man of God. I love it. Yeah, so Andrew was talking about the separating your different titles, or yeah, you said you wanted separate. You didn't want the two series to be linked together at all. You said you should do a second pen name for that series. And she's like pulling up examples of people that have multiple pen names to separate their styles of writing. Are there alien writers? Oh my god. I have a huge TBR. Whoa.
Maybe red.
Are there alien writers? There are definitely alien writers. Huh? I think she likes the fantasy stuff. Oh. Like in the Dragon Rider style, dude. No, Rider, R-I-D-E-R, not writer. Okay. Justin's genre is Dragon Rider. It's a type of book series. It's a type of, it's like a series of books, and it's a genre in itself. So what's the difference between Dragon Rider and books about dragons, Justin?
Well, in books about dragons, they're normally not a mode of transportation. They're often not treated as their own characters. They're treated as basically beasts.
So what he's saying is that in most dragon-related books, they're like dragons are creatures that are either killed or like are special beings, whereas in the Dragon Rider series, they have like its own kind of lore for the most part, and it's all about riding, like a horse riding the dragons. You know, like a mount. But it has its own kind of lore that's already built into the series, yeah. Or if they're riding the dragon, it's a different type of riding, if you know what I mean. Oh my god. My wife is like never involved in our conversations, and this is the one she gets involved in. Oh god. Also, I think one of my favorite lines from the main series I'm writing called The Averth Chronicles is, I told you I wanted to give you a kingdom and make you a queen. Little did I know you'd go and do it yourself. What, become a queen? Ooh, shots fired. That wasn't Justin, that was the other person. Is the main character's name Hiccup?
No.
What other critters are we... can we read about riding? Big ass frogs?
Like if we're talking all of publishing, people have written about damn near everything. But
riding the dragons, that's drugs, right? That is 100% drugs. So his audience is like 100K tops. Like his potential audience, you mean? Possibly.
Anyone who likes
I don't know.
fantasy.
Dragon Rider is a huge franchise, guys. I mean, those books have been out. It's like Dragonlance. Like those books have been out for ages, and I think essentially, if Justin can correct me here, but I think essentially you're taking the tropes and kind of like the lore of that world, and you're adding your own characters to that world and your own storyline to that world using those tropes and like pre-existing lore.
Nah, I'm not using pre-existing lore. Some of the tropes you have to keep, or the people won't see it as whatever genre you're writing in.
Yeah.
Like if you're writing romance and there's not a happily ever after or a happy for now, typically you're not going to have a successful romance book. For Dragon Rider, one of the most common tropes is it's typically YA, which is young adults. So the protagonist is normally 15 to 18 years old. And there's normally a segment where they have to bond and learn how to deal with one another, and there's conflict back and forth. The first series to really popularize it would be Dragon Riders of Pern, and that series was huge back in the day.
You're not suited. Wait, what? You're not suited. This item is not suited to your current class or job. It's literally for Dark Knight. I don't know why it won't let me take the Templar's Hobble. If Justin's books are for 13 plus, my daughter would love them. I don't think his is 13 plus.
No, they are not.
Whoa. Okay, that actually makes sense. I didn't know why they were, but I recognized the cover art instantly when I looked up the dragon riding books. Okay.
Fourth Wing is probably the most popular one right now. As trash as that fucking book is.
He says that as he's like trying to be on that level.
I'm not saying I've written something that is super elevated and it's one of a kind. I'm just saying.
Here's the thing, Justin. I can think of one of my favorite books of all time, and I can think of the very first line and how I got hooked. Do you know what it is without me saying it?
Is it the mouse one that you used to like to read?
The mouse one? What?
You used to read this mouse fantasy book way back in the day.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I literally
Which
have.
book is it?
The man in black fled across the desert,
Oh.
and the gunslinger followed. That line gets you right from the beginning. If you don't have that going on, you're messing up. Personal opinion.
Yeah, you'll find a lot of people not that good with their writing to be able to emulate Stephen King well enough.
Well, Stephen King can't even emulate Stephen King. He sucks. He has terrible writing. But it's popular, and that particular line is one of the reasons. Okay, let me catch up with chat real quick. Brennan basically took over a kingdom by effectively killing their queen. Really, the princes killed her, but by technically she was given the crown, but she's engaged to a prince from another kingdom who has never wanted to rule. I got my fiance to pick up Fourth Wing before I realized it was smut. Now he's taken to reading it, and oh, dang it. Reading it to me, judging me as he does. And judging me as he does. Yeah, my wife would not want me to read her books, I guarantee it.
Fourth Wing isn't bad. It's a 3 out of 5 if you take away the anachronistic language. But it's, for a fantasy book, it doesn't have good world building. And that's something important to the fans of fantasy.
That's just a line I'll never forget, though. The man in black fled across the desert, and the gunslinger followed. Just so good.
No, there was I don't remember what it was, but you had a copy of this mouse.
Are you talking?
Swashbuckling.
Are you talking? No, dude, I've never read a book about a mouse and swashbuckling. Not ever, never. I read Bunny Acula as a young man, or as a young kid, and then I read Fahrenheit 451 was my favorite book all the way up into, like, I don't know, my 20s probably. And we're not even going to get into the argument on that one again, Justin.
That is not a fun conversation to have, and we can just skip it, yeah.
Bible? Bible goes west or something like that? Yeah.
I'm playing with Kermit right now, Queen. I will double check for you.
The Tale of Despero or Moss. See, I've never heard of that book in my life. I have no idea what Justin's talking about, y'all. I think he's mixing me up with somebody else in this particular case. I don't know what my favorite book is. I don't have a favorite book per se, but I do have favorite series. Vampire Hunter D is definitely up there. I've read through the entire series a couple of times. Well, I've read most of the books a couple of times, except for the final few, and then I'm going back and rereading it right now. But
It's not Despero.
The Dark Tower is definitely up there. That, I mean, the movie was okay to me. I know a lot of people hated it. I thought it was okay, but the books were amazing, despite, you know, Stephen King writing.
I will admit the later portions of the Dark Tower gets a little meta, and it's off-putting.
You mean when he starts including himself in the story and shit?
Yeah.
And he rips from so many different other books that it gets really weird in that aspect too. But I love the actual, like, beginning to end that comes with it, you know? Hell, even the Dark Tower itself is stolen from Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings was another good book series that I just finished. I did the Lord of the Rings, and then I also did the Silmarillion. But I need to go and read the Hobbit.
I can never get into Tolkien's writing.
When you're sitting in a tractor all day, it isn't so bad. Am I supposed to pick up these void pitches? My favorite book is a little book called The Storm Crow. Little known book called The Storm Crow. Dun 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 dun.
Like, I would recognize the book if I saw the cover to it, but...
Yeah, I have no idea what book you're referring to, so I can 99% tell you that I don't think that you're remembering correctly. There was a point in time where I was reading a book.
It might be the Redwall series.
No, definitely not something I've ever read. There was 2 books, and it was about King Arthur, but King Arthur is a kid, so I think it was called The Kid King Arthur or something like that. And basically it's like this kid Arthur, I think is his name, and then his friend that was a big old giant dude. I knew there was no way Kermit could read. Yeah, I don't read. I listen to audiobooks in the tractor. But I have also read a lot of books. Believe it or not. I am an idiot, but I have read some books. Okay, we got a few upgrades, wristbands and ring. Nothing major.
You're nearly back to where you were.
I am nearly back to where I were.
MSQ.
The Autumn Veil. What's different about this one?
I don't know what my favorite book is.
I know, bud. I know, Marty. I know you're just busting my balls.
If I were to say anything, I would say right now it's probably the first Percy Jackson book. Aragon.
I watched the movie. That was pretty good. I couldn't get into Tolkien writing for the long-windedness of it. I wholeheartedly love him, and if I could go back in time and meet him and C.S. Lewis, I would talk to them endlessly, but I just couldn't get properly lost in Tolkien's books. Like I said, because I listen to it on audiobook while I'm driving around in the tractor, it's there, and I'm taking it in, and like listening to it versus what I remember from the movies. And I'll say they actually, my mom does not agree with me on this one, but they were not that far off from the books. They mixed some things around. They didn't elaborate on some things, but I don't think that they missed any of the meat of the story. Yeah, they left out Tom Bombadil, but Tom Bombadil isn't in the meat of the story either in reality. Now, I don't have the audiobooks, just to be very clear. Audiobooks are a lot better than what I can listen to, because when I'm listening to books, I have no service at all on my phone. And so I'm listening to AI read me the book, which is awful. Audiobooks are really good if you get the good ones because they will have like sound effects and they'll have like horses like thumping the ground as you know they're riding through and stuff like that, which really adds to the atmosphere. Just throwing that out there. Is my YouTube weird because it's 1440p? I feel like it's weird because there's the black top and bottom. Anybody else having that problem?
I'm not seeing any problems with it. Yeah, what Queen Evermore said. Download it to your phone.
Yeah, but the thing is that normally whenever I'm in an area, it's not because I knew I was going to be in the area. It's because when I got to that area, I couldn't watch a video anymore. And so it was like, okay, what do? I just flip on a book. So it's more of a in the moment thing. Yeah, but I have like a black on the top and bottom of my screen on YouTube right now. Oh, and only when I minimize it. That's weird. Huh.
Yeah, I actually keep about 6 audiobooks downloaded to my phone at any given time. Just for that what if moment.
Yeah, that also takes up a lot of space, and yeah. I'd rather
1994 maybe.
Audiobooks take up a lot of space, dude. And I'm talking from somebody who has gigs of audiobooks on my phone right now.
All right, in this one, I'm not sure if you remember in the boss rooms. There's going to be the fruits that are hanging around.
Uh-huh.
After you get to, I think it's 3 or 4 stacks, you need to eat one of the fruits.
I need to eat one.
Yep, we're all going to have to.
Gotcha.
It while we're in there, it's building up a ticker for poison ticks.
Are we going a certain direction?
Typically, people go left here. That was not one of my attacks that hit and drug those guys in.
If I had the room, I would. If I had room in my own, I'd be hoarding books like a bookworm dragon I am. Okay.
My wife, before we got married, had a small collection of books. Since we've been married, we actually have a proper dictionary definition of a library. We have more than 1,000 books. She says we have more than 2,000, but I'm not sure about that.
I mean, you need to catalog them. If you have a fire, what are you gonna do? Okay, nobody has any stacks yet. Is that accurate?
Correct. We don't get stacks until the fight begins.
After 2 stacks, eat fruit.
Yeah, because it is,
I need to see where the stacks are.
upper center screen.
Upper center screen.
Yeah.
I see no stacks currently. Yeah, I do. Gold lung. Is this going to be every boss fight or just this one?
I think 2 of the 3. I think.
I mean,
this
are
one-
you not going to heal me, homie? I don't know what homie was doing, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, why am I not picking up, aggro? That was weird.
I was thinking about hard mode. In hard mode, you pick up on 3rd stack or 4th stack if the healer's managing well.
So is it only that fight that we have to deal with that? The stack mechanic?
Final fight as well.
Word. All classes, 7 crit, direct. That looks like a DPS.
Like I said, Queen, my wife had been putting her library together for years. We had them all in our spare bedroom, and next thing we're going to be doing is I'm going to be moving in there for my office, which I am actually kind of looking forward to.
I'm not gonna call him dad, not even if there is a fire. Okay. I also wish to be a librarian, but unfortunately I have no way due to no transportation and no wheelchair. You know, they have like, how do I say this the right way? They have ways of reaching out for help to accomplish, to get those. I know it's hard to accept help, Queen, but sometimes you gotta, dude. So are we just trying to pull this fight here and skip the other two? If we can. You want to try and...
Sorry to hear that, Queen.
You don't fit most of the requests for the charities requirements? Yeah, I'm in a weird place financially. Like, I'm not going to say how much I make or anything, but we are above getting any for most types of help, even though we're a single family income or a single person family income or whatever you want to call it. And I have family members who make more than me only because they work under the table, or used to. They don't anymore. Hold on, I got AIDS. Wait, what?
Hold on 1 second.
That is probably going to get me dinged, by the way. So I hope that y'all got a good chuckle out of that one. Oh. Do you do the classic movement type, or do you use the new movement type? Do you even know?
Classic?
So is your E and Q your strafe, or is left and right your strafe?
I don't use E and Q for straight. I use it for actions.
Yeah, that's classic. It's not called classic. It's called something else, but same diff.
I hold down right click and whenever I hit left or right, I strafe.
Oh, got
Because
shirk.
I find that easier.
I'd have to show you where it is. Like, my left and right are strafe all the time. Welcome back.
Well, if you don't like that, just rebind it to strafe left, strafe right.
No. If you go to classic, it already does that for you. That's what I like. That's why I switched to classic. I don't know if you remember the first day I was playing, I was like getting pissy about it because I didn't like the way it moved. And
I guess I would be classic. I just double checked it and it is straight left, straight right.
Yeah, if you switch it, when you hit left and right, you turn left and right. Your character spins.
Yeah, I do not go for tank controls.
For what controls?
Tank controls.
That's
the spinning.
I don't know why that would be tank controls.
Because it's in old video games how you would control tanks. You wouldn't have a separate turn for your turret. You would turn the entire tank.
Oh, I thought you were referring to like a tank, like in the MMO sense of tank.
No.
I feel like sometimes you just make up your own terminologies for things, Justin.
That is an older phrase for calling it. Like super old. But yeah, they used to be called tank controls. When Metroid Prime first came out, they were wondering why they were using tank controls. What is that game that everybody loves? GoldenEye. GoldenEye used tank controls.
Well, you didn't have an up-down in GoldenEye, though. Like, sometimes I think about how fun it would be to play GoldenEye right now, but then the last time I played it, I just remember clearly that the controls were just absolute dog poo. I don't care what anyone says, how much anyone loved it.
It was good for its day.
Oh, it was really good for its day. But that doesn't change whether or not it was good for right now. Are we supposed to be destroying this fruit? I'll let somebody else deal with it. Oh, I guess it prevents the... I didn't hear what you were saying about your unique financial situation, so if it was an important combo, I'm sorry I missed it. I was just saying, like for me, I'm in a place where we make just enough money that we don't qualify for anything, but somebody who makes just a couple $1,000s less than me will get, you know, like $10,000, $20,000 in aid from the government. And it's just weird and stupid to me. And my taxes are like so much higher than somebody who makes just a few $1,000s less than I do.
In case you're wondering, yes, I'm just AOE spamming the.
Dude, I'm literally in groups. I just press 2 buttons. Eat fruit after 3 stacks. So you were right. It was 3. It was just on the final boss, not the first boss. Okay, thank you. I need to start stunning on abilities. I just lost all sound. Oh. Did it not eat the fruit? Eat the stinking fruit. Okay. Wow. The stacks came back a lot faster this time. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that's how it is kind of here. For some reason, it wants to count my parents' income as mine just because I'm forced to live with them. Plus, they don't do insurance or anything if you make nothing at all, so I'm stuck. My medical history has also been wiped out, apparently, and I'm not able to physically get to a doctor anymore, so I'm solidly stuck right now. It's frustrating. I wish I was in another state that didn't hate disabled people. What state do you live in? That's a
South Carolina.
Oh, she did say that.
That's what she said.
Huh? Have you tried healthcare.gov? My wife says. Where is... Was there no loot at the final boss?
You might have picked it up
Cool Imp Cast is lost for the cane. Okay, no. Was placed in my... Yeah, everyone just left. Okay, hold up. Haha, I know the tax brackets. You just told me how much you make. Sure. It's a huge jump in that middle bracket. It's BS. True. I just upgraded my memory from 16 gigabyte to 32 gigabyte. If I add 2 more sticks of the same RAM, will it make it even faster? I'm not a computer dude. Well, computer guy is a douchebag, first and foremost. But, if we're talking legitimate, no joking, No, it's not going to do much for you from DDR4 forward. So DDR3, it wouldn't matter as much, but DDR4 and DDR5, you tend to run into troubles when adding the third and fourth stick, even if it's the exact same kit. 5 is actually worse than 4, but how do I say this? When you add a second channel, so you already have 2 channels, when you add that second channel of channels, it creates more confusion. So yeah, you can ask Marty. He's more in the technical sense of this, but I'm pretty sure that I'm correct on this one. I need chat back. Give me back chat. Okay. Yeah, I tried that, and apparently somehow I don't qualify. That is very weird. But you are. I think you said you're like 24, Queen, if I remember correctly. Okay, so the next way to upgrade would be more expensive RAM. Yes, but RAM isn't a big, how do I say this? RAM is not a big thing that holds people back anymore. If you have a stick of, like, if you're on DDR4 and you have, like, you know, 3400 or whatever, and you have XMP or Expo initiated, then you're gonna get as fast as you need. You know what I'm saying?
It's not the bottleneck. That's the treasure.
Yeah, it's not the bottleneck, like Justin said. Your problem is probably going to be CPU or something like that at that point. I mean, it reads the RAM faster from 2 sticks, but there's really nothing wrong with 4 sticks, as it reads speeds on DDR5 are much faster. He's playing Tarkov, and Tarkov, I think, has been giving him some troubles. It's a pretty intensive game, from my understanding. Yeah, it probably has something to do with the age there, Queen. But you should be able to list yourself as, well, you know what it probably is? It's probably because your parents are still counting you as a dependent. Because if you were counting yourself as self and no income, you would probably get, like, lots of benefits. I mean, Obamacare is a thing, so you should be qualifying for that, unless your parents are like made, in which case you probably wouldn't need it, right? Okay. Babe, you gonna be up for a little while longer or no? Okay, I got at least one more in me.
All right, let's rock and roll.
See, what do we got? Level 48. Let's do a little upgrade. Oh. Looking pretty good there, homie. I actually like that get up. And we got a new sword. And I pre-colored it, so we're looking pretty slick. We're ready to rock and roll. Tarkov has 0 optimization. I doubt that's the case, MMC. It's a super popular game and it's been around for years. So it sounds like you're not optimized. No offense, buddy. I'm disabled, but not on paper because my parents refused to get me on disability, and I tried to find a way to get on disability, but got locked doors and dead ends everywhere I went. I don't understand half the things the paperwork is saying. And I'm so confused. They didn't count me as a dependent this year, but the same thing apparently because I'm solidly broke, and unless you're pregnant, old, terminal, they don't want to give any form of health care. I don't know how much about Tarkov. Are you seeing RAM being pegged on Resource Monitor? Yeah, so if you're playing the game and you hit Control-Alt-Delete and you look at your RAM usage, how much are you using? Well, streamers like to bitch, let's be honest.
You do.
Facts. Hey, do you want to lay out the thing like the dude did last time? Just let the tank do it. I can hold aggro, it's fine. You can find him as Cool Imp. This is actually my brother, Queen, just so you know. Cool Imp on Twitch. And he's more than welcome to shout out his pen name or whatever if he wants to, but he may not want to.
I appreciate the thought, but I'm not gonna do that.
Hey, even a hate reader's a good reader, Justin. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, I'm not worried about people hate reading it.
AEWLIMP. It's actually right here. If you look on party, right here. There you go.
If you see that name somewhere, you have a 95% chance that it's me. Because I've gone to a couple places and my name's been taken. Fuck these floating toads.
Yeah, the toad. I just got like pushed into the toad. Think what you want, look it up. I just think any game that's popular isn't going to be completely unoptimized. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you're completely wrong. I'm just saying that chances are that there's some sort of optimization. Have
Yandere Simulator was a horrible game. That game was in beta forever, and that was horribly optimized.
We're gonna just move on past that. And I only know about that from listening to channels talk about it. Thank you for that, Queen.
I'm actually talking about the code, not the individual.
Yeah. Have you enabled XMP or Expo MMC?
Thank you so much, Evermore.
Evermore is from the Toasty Bros streams, actually. Oh. I forgot to eat. Let me eat. I think I got 3 stacks there, but I'm okay. We have survived. I will survive.
3 stacks aren't so bad.
Gonna eat this now. Clear them stacks
There's
up.
also 4 fruits over here at the pass as well.
Yeah, well, why can I not? Discipline of War. Can't need it. Determination, direct hit, whatever. I'll greet it. I'll go down to rabbit hole and see what the interwebs has to say. RAM is pretty cheap these days. Maybe the last update or something went south. I don't know. Most popular games get optimized pretty quickly. That's the reason why I say that. Thanks though, fellers. If you want to find my art pen name, I'm also known as RS Bird on most social medias. Oh yeah, Queen Evermore does art. She's a regular artsy fartsy. I got one last time. Can't go with 32 gigabyte for most things. Like I said, my boss needed 64 gig for Star Citizen. Yeah, that's one of those weird ones. Like, I don't know how many people are playing Star Citizen, but that seems like a lot. Like compared to 90% of games that 16 gigabytes will mostly do it. I did 32 gigs with my last two PCs only because, like, future proofing and for editing.
Yay, editing.
Yeah, which I'd never do. And if I did, I would be doing a lot better. And I think I read that wrong. Can't go wrong with 32 gigs. Over a million what? A million gigs? All right, let's...
Over a million donors to Tarkov, if I'm interpreting what he's saying correctly.
Okay, he doesn't have XMP or Expo going. He said he doesn't understand what they are. So in order to do that, MMC, what you would want to do is you'd want to go into your BIOS, and it'll either be called XMP or EXPO, depending on if you're AMD or Intel. And it allows you to overclock your RAM to get the speeds that are listed on your RAM package. Oh, how many people? Oh, yeah. Over a million playing Star Citizen? Gotcha.
Oh, Star Citizen? Eh.
Oh, run. I barely got out of there, I'm not gonna lie. And you'll have to enable it in your BIOS. And whenever I had the Alienware, when I enabled XMP or Expo, I can't remember which one's AMD, it literally gave me like 5,000 point boost in Cinebench. Star Citizen is firmly known as Store Citizen in Pirate Software's community, so I always hear it as shit. Oh, I took a big hit there. I walked right back into it.
Thor is a smart guy. I've listened to a few of the things that he's had to say about InfoSec. I like the guy as a person.
Is that the pirate person?
Pirate Software, yeah. The clips that I've seen of him, he's very community first.
I don't understand how something that is listed as for me, I can't need, and it's a 28 point bonus for me. It's just so weird. It'll be one or the other, XMP or Expo. Maybe I'll get lucky and the same outfit will be there. Yeah, I don't want that one. Oh, thought that dude was dead. Get out of here, Ricky Bobby. Well, I like it even more now. Pirate Software is honestly one of my favorite streamers. Because of the way he boosts and encourages people while spreading knowledge. I'm the exact opposite. I talk shit to my fans. Talk shit to my brother. I give my wife hell. Essentially, I'm a shitbird. Y'all are welcome.
Thor tells this really great story about being at DEF CON. I think it was last year, the year before last, where he got someone arrested for trying to hack all the devices in the not in like the friendly competition way, but he was legitimately trying to hack every single device that came and connected to their network. And he immediately reported it to the FBI.
So he's about pirating software, but not about hacking?
Oh no, he's a hacker. And you're smart enough to know hacking doesn't mean just breaking into places. You know the difference between a cyber criminal. Yep. Evermore's... you have all the exact information. Stingray device is exactly what it was called. And it acts as a cell phone tower, which is super illegal.
Yeah, I've seen some of those ones that like where they'll like literally hack into your phone with the little key fob, or not a key fob, but like a little fob looking thing.
When I leave my house, because I do have a degree in InfoSec, I turn off my Wi-Fi and Bluetooth on purpose.
Actually, question, what is it that you do now? I mentioned you the other day and mentioned cybersecurity.
Linux admin.
Is that what you thought he was, or did I answer that? Marty mentioned, I mentioned something, and Marty was like, "Isn't he something else?" And I was like, "I thought he did cybersecurity."
No, if I was in InfoSec right now, I would be probably making $80,000 to $100,000 a year.
Not a bad.
But a lot of places don't want to take a risk on a 42-year-old coming into their company as a newbie.
That sounds, and I'm sorry, Justin. I know it sounds like I'm being a dick, but that sounds like yet another excuse.
I spent a year applying to InfoSec jobs, and I still am.
But you can't assume the reason why they're saying no, right? Unless that's what they're telling you. In fact,
Yes.
even Marty agrees with me on this one. Yeah, it's about whenever you do your conversation or how you have your resume set up, there's something that you're not doing right. Love you, bud, but I'm gonna call it how I see it.
That could be a resume issue. I'll admit that one. But I had help getting my resume up to snuff because that's one of the things that my school did.
By who?
By a professional who does resumes.
Okay. Okay, I just checking.
Then that.
Sometimes you say I got help, and then you're like, "Bye, mom," and I'm like, "Okay."
Fuck no. I love mom.
No,
I'm
no.
not taking resume advice from her.
I wasn't trying to insult mom. I was trying to just give an example of somebody who would offer help and wouldn't necessarily have a clue on how to get a job because she's worked at the same company for so damn long. I imagine it's not the easiest job to get into with no experience, but if you show knowledge, kind of like what Marty is saying, if you show knowledge, you will get picked up. Because what they'll do is they'll pay you at a lesser rate. Like, you know, we were hiring for this rate, but we don't think that you're qualified without experience, but we'll pay you this instead. Well, normally they just won't tell you the rate, and they'll say this is what we're offering you, and it's going to be lesser than what they would an experienced person.
Evermore. My favorite person to ever listen to is Jason Street, Jayson. His stories at DEF CON and Black Hat, the Black Hat Con, fucking amazing. Remember the kitten at the beginning of the slideshow?
World-renowned certs from Comp, TIA, or major manufacturers also help. Yeah, with no experience, you won't get as much pay, but we'll take you on to train you to par. And I'll tell you, working in the industries I've worked in, there's always been the belief that we would rather train somebody fresh if they show that they can learn the job quickly, because a lot of people get experience and they learn bad things in bad ways. After watching Zelfa HQZ, blah, blah, blah. Didn't you say this the other day, Kawaki, or is that somebody else who said the exact same thing? Either way.
That was someone else.
Hi there, Kawaki. I can't tell if this is like a... I can't tell if this is like trying to spread someone else's channel or something. I don't know. They've been around for 7 years, so yeah. We won't assume that it's negative. Also, a culture, yeah, that's a good point. If you don't come off as someone who's going to fit into the culture, there might be that too. All right, Justin, I think I'm done for the night, bud. Thank you for running with me.
It's Marty. I will tell you this. It's not for lack of trying. I put out somewhere near 2,000 applications for InfoSec, everywhere from entry positions to
Those are actually dope gloves.
experienced positions. And at the time, I had my Security Plus that I got while in school, and I can tell you that was a bitch to earn. While studying, while going to school, while working a full-time job, and trying to be a husband.
Did you let that pass or whatever?
Yeah, that lapsed a couple years ago.
Oh, dude, when you let something like that lapse, you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot. I know you don't like this answer, But when you let something like that lapse, the way that they see it is like you're not dedicated to it. Even if you are 100% dedicated to it, that's just the way it appears to them. Just so you know. Like, if we see a CDL driver and they had a CDL for 2 years, and then they let it lapse, and then they got it like 6 years later, we look at that guy different from a guy who's had it for 5 years straight. Does that make sense?
Well, that does make sense, but I rarely have the $350 to go and retake the test.
Yeah. I don't know what to say, man. Sometimes you... Yeah. Is it 350 a year?
Every 3 years, I think. I'd have to double check the certification length. It wasn't for lack of wanting to do it. It's lapsed because I haven't had the money to pay for it.
Yeah.
This right here, playing Final Fantasy 14, is very, very much a treat for me.
Well, I know you quit streaming for basically the last 2 years, so Denver is full of tech jobs. Denver is full of tech jobs. You could move north. You could move north and get a tech job.
I'm going to reapply to this place called Kratos. One of my sister-in-law's friends worked there, and she's loving that job.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Hope y'all are doing well. Have a great 2025, Shermit. Much love to you and your fam. Much love back to you, Fred. Thank you for being here, man. We've missed you. We've missed you being in streams all the time. You're one of the OGs. My wife asks about you often. You and G-Stacks are normally the first two people she asks about.
All right, well, I'm going to.
Later, brother.
The wife wanted my attention.
All right, guys, rate the fit before we get off. We doing all right? I wonder if there's a randomized minion. You're random. What's up, Aussie? You are jumping in just as I'm logging out. And with that being said, let's give no cam, no voice. Man, Potatoes, I would love to raid you right now, homie, but no cam, no voice is not the funnest for most people, bud. One of these days you're gonna learn. I think we're gonna raid 0_ Frogs. She is playing some Space Marine thingamajigger. Peace out, Marty. But I'm doing such a wonderful job at mod. I am the best mod ever. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Aussie. Best mod ever. I was about to say raid 0. Yeah, I like homie too, but you know, he's I tried to tell him. I know he's like playing on PS5 and all that, but all right, rating with 4. All right, YouTube, we'll catch y'all on the